So hey guys, this is Nyarata Kampira and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing this beginner friendly makeup look, as you can see by the title of this video. The only thing I didn't include in this video with eyebrows, because eyebrows need a separate video and we'll do it another day. But all the products that I use that are so affordable, you can find them at either Clicks, Discount or Foschini. So I hope you guys are gonna love this video and it's going to be helpful in any way. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. So without wasting any more of your time guys, let's get into the video. So to begin, what I am going to do, and you as well, is we are going to go in with the Makeup Revolution baking oil, this one, and I am going to apply it on my skin. This will help to moisturize and hydrate my skin. Yes, to moisturize and hydrate my skin. So I always like to apply it all over my face. Then on top of that, I always like to go with the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. So this little thing, I don't know what it's called, it doesn't work. I don't know if mine was damaged or what when I bought it. So what I always like to do as a black person is to do this. Yes, I do this, then I apply it on my face. Yeah. But if you don't afford to buy both of these, you can buy one. Yes, you can buy one of it. Me, I always like to use two of them, but I would advise you to use one. Or if you don't have the baking oil, you can just skip this part, yes, and go to the next part where we are moving on to right now. So the next step that I always like to take is I like to use my Maybelline, my primer, any primer that I have. So in this video, I'm going to be using my Maybelline New Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. So as a beginner, what I would like to advise you is take care of your skin. If you want to have a flawless makeup look, a makeup that looks so clean and flawless, take care of your skin. And I mean this by skincare. You can face wash, scrub, mask, all of that. And before applying any foundation guys, any foundation, I always advise you to take the steps that I just did. Yeah, hydrate your skin, prime your skin. If you don't have an hydrating oil, or you can just use a primer. Yeah, that is what I always like to advise you as a beginner. So let's move on to this next step. So the next step, what I always like to do, as you guys can see, I have a lot of dark marks. So I always like to color correct. But the thing is, I don't use the orange color corrector. I always like to use a color corrector that is also close to my skin. Sorry guys, that is always close to my skin. So I'm going to be using this LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Espresso. The other thing for me when color correcting, since I use a concealer that is close to my skin, that is close to my skin complexion, I always like to apply it all over my face like foundation. That way, even when I apply my foundation, it is going to be flawless. Yes. So guys, as you can see, my skin is starting to make sense. You see, yeah, most of my dark spots, dark marks have been covered. Then the next step that I always like to do, okay, not that I always like to do, it is necessary to do it, this is the next step. I always like to use my foundation. This Maybelline Fit Me foundation is the one we are going to be using today. And guys, this foundation is affordable. It's really affordable. Most of the time I always buy it for 700 discount because girl, I like some cheap thrills. Yes, I always go in there when they are having a, because a discount, they are always having a special. So always look out for those specials, girl, because I always buy this for 700, but the normal price is 110 in some stores and 100 in other stores. So this is the next step we are going. Oh, and the other thing, this foundation is so good. It's been treating my skin so well, and this is the perfect shade for me, and it is a wide range of shades for women of color. So let's shut up and apply this foundation. Let's blend. Wet beauty sponge. And ladies, the other thing that I had forgotten to mention, make sure when you are buying a foundation, make sure it's the right shade, guys. Like, make sure it is the right shade. Those discam and clicks ladies, tell them if you are not satisfied with the way it's looking at you, please make sure you take the right foundation, because sometimes you look good in the store and sometimes you won't be sure. I was there once, I was not sure, but me, I'm so quiet. I was like, oh, I like it, it's so good, and then when I get home I look orange, you see. So please just make sure that this foundation, whatever brand, whatever type of foundation you are going to be buying, is the correct shade. Because if you buy the wrong shade, girl, you will struggle. You will look like something else. Like, you will look bad. Just trust me. So yes, that was the other thing that I forgot to mention. Yes, because I was once a beginner too, and I know, I've been there, buying caramel when I am a mocha. Yes, you know. So yeah, let's move on to the next step. So to conceal my under eyes, I'm going to be using this same makeup revolution. Oh, I'm so obsessed with makeup revolution. This LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer in the shade Espresso, the one that I used to is my color correct. I always like to use I always advise, if you are a beginner, to use a concealer that is close to your skin complexion, because girl, blending is not easy. And if you use this concealer that is close to your skin complexion, it will make things easier. Because if you use a light one and you are a beginner, girl, you are going to look some type of way. So yeah, let's I use this. Yes, let's use it. Let me shut up, I talk too much. As you can see, let it just focus. As you can see, it's not really dark. It's I think one shade lighter than my foundation. So you see it's still light but blendable, you see. And also, since we are not going to be applying, since this is a beginner friendly tutorial and we are not going to be applying an eyeshadow, and as a beginner most probably you won't even know how to apply eyeshadow, I always advise to blend your eyelids, because you don't want your eyelids to be looking different to your whole face. Oh, we are going to move on to contour. Yes, to contour. And I think, as you guys have seen, all my products that I've used so far, they are so affordable. Because when you are a beginner, we don't want to be spending like you go to Edgar's and you buy the wrong shade of a MAC cosmetic foundation. Girl, you will cry. It's start with this Wet n Wild, Maybelline Fit Me. You see the very affordable ones until you know your shade. Yeah, that is for foundation. And I always like to use affordable products, girls, because girls makeup is expensive. Let's not fool ourselves. Makeup is expensive, and there are good brands out there that are very affordable, like Wet n Wild. Yeah, Wet n Wild. Yeah. Wet n Wild and Essence, guys. Essence is affordable. So yes, so I think this is one of the most expensive that I'm going to be using, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop contour concealer. And this it is not too expensive, but it is expensive, and I bought it when it was on special, because girl, me, I'm always running around looking for specials. Yes, because I have a family and I have to save. Yeah. So this one I bought it when the NYX store was in 4 ways was running a 70% off. I don't remember how much I bought it, but all I know is it was cheap. Yes, it was cheap. So let me shut up and let's contour. So the thing you need to do when contouring, because for a beginner it's very hard to know where you're supposed to contour. So I always advise you to do this. Yes, we'll go there. Because if you contour here, maybe you contour here, to this side you contour here, and the other side you contour here, girl, you will look like you had a bad surgery, because one cheek will be up and the other cheek will be down. So always make sure that you are contouring the same to both sides, and it looks so good. So let's contour. So we do this, then I can't talk. So we do this now. Just watch, because I can't talk when I'm like that. When you are doing, you contour following that line. Yes. So now let us blend. To blend out the contour, I always like to use this brush. Like honestly, I don't know what this brush is called, but I just like to use it to blend my contour. So let's contour. So when contouring, I always like to do it going upwards like this. I always like to go upwards. I don't like to, yeah, that's just how I like it. But if you like to, you can do it. You can do it. The result will still be the same. So I'm also going to contour my forehead, because girl, I have a big forehead and I want it to look smaller. Yeah, that's why we contour and conceal, to make ourselves look different. Yes. So yeah, let me contour my forehead. Baking, we're going to be using the Yardley Absolute Translucent Loose Powder, this one. For me personally, I've never liked baking, like to bake and leave it for like 30 seconds or 5 minutes, or yeah, I've never liked it. So I learned this trick from one guy. She always sets your face, and girl, it works. It works. So let's set our face. Yeah, we don't take too much product. We just do this. We take this, then we press it where we are baking, where we highlighted with our concealer. So to finish off, before doing our lips, because I always like doing this before applying my mascara and applying my lipstick, I'm going to spray some setting spray, the Makeup Revolution matte fix oil control fixing spray, this one. Doing this, I'm just gonna go back in with my wet beauty sponge just to make everything blend in together so that we don't have any lines and you see anything that is not quite well blending into each other. Yeah. Doing is we're going to be applying our mascara using the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. So since this is a beginner video, I didn't go all in with the bronze and the highlight and the eyeshadow. I'm going to do a beginner friendly eyeshadow video, because if you know me and if you follow my videos and my Insta, you know that girl is obsessed with I'm obsessed with eyeshadow. Yes, so now we are going to apply the mascara. So guys, to just give a little more definition to our eye, we're just gonna apply a black liner to our waterline, and I believe most of us can do this because girl, I've been doing that since high school when I didn't even know how to do makeup. So I think most of us can do it, and if you don't know, just try it maybe 4 or 5 times and you'll be a pro at this. So let's do this. Let me apply this under my waterline. Now look at that, our eyes are more defined. Yeah. So now we are going to move on to our lips, and for lips, I also go heavy on lips. I always use like a nude type of lip girl. So to make it easy for everyone, I don't think anyone won't be able to apply some gloss out there. So we're just gonna be using the Pucker Up lip gloss Hello Juicy Lips from Scarlet Hill. Yeah. So hey guys, this is the finished look. I just went off camera and just flat ironed my hair and wore a cute top because I was in my PJs. So I really hope this video was very helpful, and I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have anything else, any questions, just leave them down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. And one more thing before we go, if you have a beauty spot just like this, utilize it, girl. After you are done with your makeup, everything, just take a black liner and just highlight that spot. It will make you look bomb, just like me. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. And I'm back, I'm really back. Yes, we're going to be creating some dope content. So love you, bye.